Hello everyone, welcome to another Excel tutorial by Slide School. In this part, you will learn how to analyze insurance data. So we have insurance claims and policyholders data, and we are doing insurance claims and policyholder risk analysis. For that, we have different type of metrics like total claims, average claim, claim adjustment, average claim amount. The data set given is this data set. I will explain you the data set as well, and from where you can get this data. And in our dashboard, we have total records by claim severity. Like if severity is low, you can see we have most number of records. We can apply and clear different type of filters here, like for rural, suburban, urban, or let's say we got the lead online. So what is the overall metrics for online source of lead, for referral, for agent based, and for policy cover type, full coverage, liability only, etc. So this is something that you are going to learn in this tutorial, and we will create the pivots, and in our pivot table we will use them in creating charts, and we will explain the steps involved in creating this simple dashboard, and you can apply this knowledge to create more advanced dashboard like this. So the data set that we are going to use in this particular project is this insurance data, where you can see different fields like age, is a senior, marital status, married premium discount, prior insurance premium adjustment, claim frequency, claim severity, claim adjustment, etc. These type of categorical and numerical fields are there. For example, conversion status, website visits, inquiries, quotes requested, time to conversion. And here premium amount is the important field for us. So let's say we can consider this as a target field, and we can see effect of different numerical and categorical fields on overall premium amount for a particular person. So like age wise, what is the distribution of age first of all, and what is premium account? Does age has a effect on premium account? Marital status has a effect on premium account. Similarly, married premium discount, claim severity, if someone has low claim severity, whether the premium account will be more or less. Similarly, we have save driver discount, etc. Right? So this is our data set. This data set has been downloaded from this Kaggle URL, and you can see this is a synthetic data generator for real world statistical patterns, which ensures practical relevance. And here no personal or sensitive information is given, completely anonymized and compliant with data privacy standards. So here we will now load this data in BI tools and start analyzing it. So first of all, to get started with creating the dashboard, we will simply load this dashboard. First of all, we will load the data set in Excel. Currently it is saved as CSV, so I'm going to save the same file as Excel. So in the same folder, I will simply save it as Excel workbook, and now we have the Excel file. Next thing is to create pivot table out of it, and we have to remove all the unnecessary columns, which we will see. So first, when I press Ctrl A, you can see we have one unnecessary column here. So let's remove it, and then we have to select the data. Okay, let's select the entire data, and after selecting the data, we will simply press Ctrl T to convert it into a table. Now you can see we don't have any unnecessary columns, and data is converted into table. And if you want, you can name this table anything, let's say insurance data or whatever. So now we have named the table as insurance. Now we can go to the insert, and we can select pivot table, and from table or range, and we already have the insurance table here, and we want to choose the pivot table to be placed in the new worksheet. So let's simply click OK, and it will be placed in the new worksheet. So this will be our inspiration, because this is something that we did in Power BI. The same data set we tried to analyze in Power BI, although everything will not be possible here in Excel, but we'll see whatever we can do. So first thing that you see is in this type of dashboards, we type the name of the heading here. So I have opened my Power BI file here, and now let's go to Excel. Here it is showing as sheet 1. First of all, we will rename it as pivots, and when we'll click another sheet here, and this is going to be our dashboard, the insurance dashboard. Here we will click select all, and we'll go to view, and we will disable the grid lines. If you want, you can also disable the formula bar later. So now we have a plain working background here. Now the first thing that we are going to do here is click on the insert tab, and in insert tab we have shapes. So in shapes, we are going to create shape here, and we'll try to adjust it in full width. And this we are doing because you can see on top we have the heading. So we are going to say this is insurance claims and policy holder analysis, insurance claims and risk analysis for policyholders. And this is something that we can align in center, and here we can simply increase its size. Whatever background you want to keep, you can keep. If you want to reduce the size a little bit, you can do that. For example, here is our shape. Here is shape formatting. Let's say you want to choose a different shape, you want to choose a different type of text, so you can select that. Here you have different type of options, sir. So whatever you want to do, you can select from there. I will keep it simple right now. Like here you can see we have some shadow. So here also you have some shape effect, shadow. Let's say you can select like this, right? So this kind of generates a shadow for you. So this is good for me. More customization is needed. I will do it later. And the color, just the color that I am going to choose is a little bit different color. So let's select something other than that. So I'm going to select this color here. Now, whenever we create dashboards like this, you can see we have some KPI cards like this. For example, showing total claims, average claims, claim adjustments, etc. So for this, we have our pivot table. When you will select pivot table, here you can find different, numbers here, different type of metrics here. Like I already explained the data set earlier. So here, like age is senior, marital status, etc. In the data, we don't have any, uh, you know, index or a column that is unique for all of them. But let's say we can select any one of them, and we can simply select count. For example, here total claims it is showing. So in this case, you can see there are 10,000 rows. But for total claims, what we have done is we have total claims here, and in total claims, we have selected sum of claim frequency. Okay. So if you have to do the same thing here, so what you can do, you can search for claim frequency, and claim frequency is a numerical column. So here you can see, so this is claim frequency. So first thing that the first table that we are going to create, or the first measure that we are going to create, is claim frequency, and here is sum of claim frequency. Okay. So basically, when you select a pivot table in your field, you can use them in filter, column, rows, and values. So we have used it in values, which is showing sum of claim frequency. Now, when we'll click it, here are value field settings, and we can write total claims, something like that, right? Now it shows total claims, and what we are going to do is we are going to select this table and duplicate it. So we have to duplicate the table. So, and before duplicating, what we can do is we can go to pivot table, analyze, and we can insert some slicers. These slicers are going to work as filters. Now, what are filters? For example, let's say here policy type is a filter. Okay, here region is a filter. Source of lead is a filter. So if you have to create filters, so let's say we will select those filters. For example, policy type. Okay. You can select other filters also. I'm selecting policy type, region, and source of lead as a filter. Yeah, when you will select them, you will see these three slicers appearing here. And these are something we can use in our main dashboard later. Okay. So here you have to be careful that first, when we will use these filters, we also check them that they are working properly. So first we'll check them here in the pivots only. So let's select rural, and you can see the claims getting changed. So this is rural agent with full cover. There are total 138 claims. Let's clear all the filters here. Now, because we have applied these filters on this pivot, and when we will copy and paste it here, okay. So let's say we are going to show a different card here, like average claims. So for average claims, we have selected average here of claim frequency. So the measure that is selected is average. So claim frequency is there, and here value field settings, instead of sum, we have average here. Okay. So now you can see average of claim frequency, and we can go to value field settings and say average claims frequency. Okay, and here you can see that. Now let's try to apply. So in suburban, you can see it is getting changed, getting changed because we have copied it. So if you will see this pivot table also, you will see filter connections and you can see all the filters are applied. Otherwise, there most of the times we see problems in applying them, right? So now we have this is claim adjustment. So we will simply copy it and paste it here. And here we are going to show total number of claim adjustments. So this is claim adjustments. We will select this and select this. And it is showing sum of claim adjustments. And we will simply call it total claim adjustments. And obviously we are going to use sum here. And every time, obviously, this may seem boring and repetitive, but every time we can select the filters so that we can see, yes, this is working properly. And finally, we have two more, that is average claim amount. For average claim amount, you can see this DAX is created. What we are going to do, we will simply copy it and paste it here. And for simplicity at this time, we will simply select average here and we can see the data. So we will prepare another example with so we can create another example with power pivot, which we will do in the second part. Here we are doing these things simply with simple calculations here. So now we have the four KPI cards here, and if you want you can also simply use count here to show count of records, but let's say we want to use these four for now because they are showing them. So first thing that we will do is we will go to our report and in the dashboard and we are going to insert some shapes here. So the first thing that we will do, we will insert a simple shape here. What we can do is we can also copy this and paste if we want to use the same styling and color. And here we can simply remove it. And this is total claims. Let's try to paste it here, showing total claims. And here it is, you can see it is showing as an image. So obviously if you have to show the data properly, so what you can do, let's say we have this and we insert a text here. So we will insert a text box and we are going to insert the text box at our desired position. So let's insert the text box. Okay, and here once we have the text box, let's see. So sometimes it is causing problem. Now it is at this position. Let's drag it here, and then in the text box we can apply the formula. So we can drag data from the pivots sheet. This data is available in cell A4 of pivots sheet. So all we need to do is in the text box here, you just have to write equal to pivots because that is the name of sheet, and then exclamation sign and A4. This way we can copy the data from that sheet. We can choose a text color for this data and we can select font size for this data. So whatever font size you prefer, let's say we prefer 18, we can align the text in center. So this is our first card, and here we can actually have our title. This is simply total claims, and we can, because this is draggable, so we can adjust its position like this. So if you want you can play with the heading a little bit. For example, we have different type of formatting options here. You can give it a different type of color, whatever you want to choose. Now we have this, so we will simply select this and paste it here. Adjust its top margin, and this also we can simply paste. Similarly, we can paste four of them, and rest of the space we are going to use for filters. And similarly, we can copy it and we can paste it here. Now we have total claims here written everywhere. So will be average claim, claim adjustment. So this will be average claim and claim adjustment. Obviously, we will make it 16, and then for everything we can keep the same height if needed. So here also let's keep it 16. Here also let's keep it 16. And this final KPI will be called as average claim amount. Now, so we have total claim, average claim, claim adjustment, but the data is still the same. So in order to change the data, what we have to do, we have to refer to their particular data values. Average claim frequency is 0.49, which is A7. So we will simply go here and type A7. This way it becomes easier. Obviously, sometimes the styling is gone. So let's try. Let's select this format and paste it here. And this is nothing but A10 and A10 and A13. So this is going to be A10. This is going to be A13. Let's copy the styling from here and apply it here. Again, apply it here. So this way our cards are ready. For these cards, background color, we can choose something different. So this is the color. We can also go to more colors and choose a lighter shade of this color if needed. So for example, this, or even lighter. Let me adjust the color themes here. I'm going to choose this color. Let's see if we can apply it directly. So it's your choice, whatever color you want to choose, you can apply it here. So obviously once you have habit of Power BI, it's a little bit difficult to manage things in Excel, but by giving it more time, we will have more control. Now you can see we can have total claims, average claim amount, claim adjustment, etc. here. We also have these filters over here, so we can copy them and we can bring them here. So we will apply these filters on one side. So we have region, source of lead, policy type, etc. For these filters also we have different colors and everything. So here is slicer. If you want to choose a different type of color theme, you can select. Let's say you want to select any other color, any other type of you know uh, theme palette here. But we are going to select the simple dark blue color, and you can adjust these colors also, like whatever you need. Now let's try to add one index column here. So we can right click here and insert one column, and let's call it index here, and let's try 1 and 2 here and simply copy. So it will create this. Obviously you can see there are more number of records here that we don't need. So we only need 10,000 records. So we had some unwanted rows in bottom. So first of all, what we did, let's say we have the insurance table here. So we go to table design and resize. Here I manually wrote 10,001. So range from uh, dynamic select A1 to AB 10,001. Click OK. This way we now have less number of rows. Make save here. We have now our pivots here, and we can go to insurance dashboard. Now what we want to do here is we want to insert a index column. So now you can see the index column is now generated properly here. So we just added one column, and from 1 to 10,000 it will be there. In pivots, we will try to see how many records are showing. So we'll copy it once more, and by copying it once more, let's say we cannot see that index column yet. Let's try to search. And this happens because when we have made change there, it sometimes does not reflect here. So here in pivot table analyze, we have to go to refresh. Now let's see if it appears now. You can see. So here in this particular case, we are not going to select claim adjustment. Instead, index, and the measure that we are going to select for is count. So you can see 10,000. Obviously, we can use any other column, but with index, we always have better safety. So we have count of index. The next record that we want to create is claim severity. So here you can see we have the claim severity column. So claim severity, low cases, minimum, etc. And in x-axis we have claim severity and y-axis count of records. So first we have selected index, and second we have to select the claim severity, which is a categorical column. Okay, so it will automatically goes into rows because it's a categorical value. So because in claim severity you will have high, low or medium values. If it is not quick, then you can adjust it into rows and this into values. Now we have the grand total available. It is your choice if you want to keep it or not. So to do that, let's say you want to disable the grand total. There is pivot table analyze, there is design. In design, you can select grand total and turn it off. Okay. Here we have row label. I will simply call it claim severity. And now what we can do, simply we can select this, go to insert, and we can select a bar chart. Let's select a simple bar chart or a 3D bar chart, whatever you want to select. So let's select a simple 3D bar chart here. In 3D bar chart also, when you will click on style, you will have different type of options here. So for example, I want to select a bar chart with this setting. So this is our simple claim severity way, and we don't want total. So instead we want more height for these bars. You know. So I will select the plot area. Sometimes it is difficult to select the plot area, and increase its overall height. Okay, and adjust its positioning. So this is claim severity, and it is showing count of index. Instead of count of index, we will simply call it records. Total records by claim severity. Let's change the title here. Total records by claim severity. If any spelling is wrong, please check that from your end also. So this is something now we can adjust over here. Font setting and etc. Formatting is something that you can do as per your liking. Let's close this, and here in styling we also have format chart area setting, where we can go to effects. In effect, if you want to enable shadow, we have some presets here, so we can select this. So now we are going to select this and we'll bring it in the dashboard. After bringing it in the dashboard, we can, you know, drag it here. So this is total records by claim severity. Background color etc. you can choose according to you as well. So here for example we have fill. Let's say we want to use a fill that is as per our theme. We have different type of fill colors here. For example this, let's try. So something similar to what we selected here. Here the fill color that we selected was, let's try to copy its code. So its code is this. If we want to apply the same fill color here, we can right click here and go to more fill colors, go to custom and apply a code here. So this way you will have that. If we want to apply it for entire chart, so we'll select it. We have a background here, more fill colors, custom, apply. So this is something that you can do as per your liking. Here we also have different type of setting. For example, we can right click here and select format chart area. We have border, right? We have different type of settings for borders like no line, solid line, graded line, etc. We have color with type, like it can be cap type, can be round, right? There is one more thing that we can do. We have different size and properties here. So if you want, you can explore these options. But what I am more concerned with is I don't want to increase the size here. I'm interested in border. In border, we have rounded corners. Okay, so that's why it is not applying. Now we have the rounded corner. This was something I wanted. So now we have count of records by claim severity, and we can also prepare count of records by region. Obviously, some filter is applied here. That's why we are not seeing all regions. So we can apply count of records by region. So in order to create count of records by region, obviously we can delete it now because its copy is already there, but let's keep it for now. We will simply copy this and let me paste it here. Here the two columns that we selected were claim severity and number of records. We can again go to this. You can see we cannot see the pivot table. So we have to select the field list once again. And to select count of records by region, we just have to remove this and put regions in rows. So let's select region. So now we have rural, suburban, urban, and number of records. We will select this, and for this chart, we will again go to insert, and we will select a pie chart or a donut chart as we have there. And in the donut chart, we can select that you know, dark color donut that we were selecting, and I will delete this. I will use a different heading here, and this is our chart area. So because we need some heading space here, we will use this, and this is okay. I will simply copy and paste it here, and let me try and apply some styling. So copy, if it can be applied, otherwise we will manually change, not applying. So let's adjust, first of all, let's adjust it height and width. This is total claim by claim severity. We have to copy the text box here. Let's insert a simple text box from here. And this is total records by region. Let's make it bold. Here the font setting is 12 and Calibri body. Let's increase it by 12. So this is total records by region. And here also we are going to select the same color as we selected here. So we will go to we'll simply copy it. It will be better if we can copy it somewhere separate, but it's okay. We can simply copy it now. So this is total records by region. And here in the setting, obviously in style setting you will find different type of cases. Like suppose we want to select this, okay, and we still want to see the region. So this is something that you can also do. This way your color and everything will be not altered. So this is a simple insurance policy on the database. We have tried to create two records and then claim frequency and premium. So what we are doing here is we have created a scatter plot between claim frequency and premium amount. So in order to do that, we can go to pivots here. Let's remove it from here. So in order to create it between claim frequency and premium amount, what we can do, we can select this and paste it one more time, and we will go to pivot table, analyze field list. So this is claim frequency. Both of them are numerical variables, okay, not region, not index, and premium amount. So for that, the other variable is premium amount, and for premium amount, we already have a column. So we will simply select premium amount from here. Okay, it is showing us sum of it. So instead of scatter plot, what we are going to do, we will have sum of premium amount in values because it is a continuous thing, and we will move claim frequency in rows. So if claim frequency is 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. One more thing that we have to do here is, because this is claim frequency, so we have to change the name properly. And now when the selection appears like this, we will simply go and create a column chart. Okay, we can create a simple 3D column chart also, like this 3D bar chart, sorry. And here we are going to select a different type of setting as we have done earlier, and again total is given. This is premium amount by claim frequency. and we can reposition this and change it height and width. That is something that we can do easily. Okay. We also have our chart area, so can increase the positioning of it, and if we don't want to show anything we can remove. And finally we can bring it uh, in our insurance dashboard as well. So let's adjust their width, and obviously we have to adjust some text positions and all. So this is total records by region, and we can copy it, remove this, and this is claim frequency and premium account. Premium. So whatever values we have here, you can see the information. And one more last thing is needed, that we have to adjust their colors, adjust their width properly. So let's increase its width a little bit. And after selecting format chart area, we can select the settings, and in borders particularly, we have to select rounded border. Here also rounded corner, and here also we'll apply the same color. And then we can adjust these width to match full width, or if you want to add, you can add more charts here. That is totally your choice. Obviously there were some elements in this particular tutorial that were repetitive, but this way we can create a simple chart for our dashboard analysis. And what we can do, one more thing is, since we have some space here like agent etc., so we can utilize that space and bring it like this, so that you can show the data in this much view only. Everything that we will apply here is obviously interactive. You can see for every filter you can clear and apply filter and check the data and analyze it. This is a simple insurance claim and policy risk analysis dashboard. Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.